Who makes the music for Theo's video?
What up, man? From the 80's podcast, episode 3, man. Episode 3. Is it episode 3? Yeah. Episode 3, man. Episode 3. Gunshot for your blood clot. Yeah, man. Happy to have y'all back, man. Episode 3 from the 80's podcast. Today, we're going to review and determine a winner for the battle. Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, each of them dropped 4 records, and we're going to break down, compare and contrast, see which records were stronger, which one was better, and just determine a winner. Because it sounded like Drake gave up in the last diss he put out. The Heart Part 6, it sounded like he just doing the white flag. Kendrick said he got more records. We don't know. But anyway, round 1, Euphoria versus Push-Ups. Now, Euphoria to me was a stronger record for the simple fact it was directed at Drake. Straight shots all at Drake, not at nobody else. He was focusing on his opponent and was sending shots that dented the armor. Now, Drake had Push-Ups. Push-Ups was a fire record. I ain't gonna lie. Push-Ups was a fire record. But it was like a takeover where he was sending shots to Rick Ross, Metro Boomin, XO, which is the Weekend Crew, and shit like that. So, and he sent some shots at Kendrick, but it was little subtle shots, and they didn't dent no armor to me. They didn't really do nothing. It was basically about how tall he was, you know, his shoe size. It was little funny jokes, little Girl Scout kindergarten jokes. It was cool. The record was fire, but the shots at Kendrick didn't really do nothing. So round 1, I gotta give it to Euphoria. I played that joint back to back to back, and round 1 go to Kendrick. Round 2, 616 in LA versus TaylorMade. Now I feel like this was a weaker round. 616 from Kendrick played more on the paranoia of Drake, where he was saying there's a mole in his camp he getting information from, and you know that could make Drake, you know, look over his shoulders and question the people who he's around, which Drake kind of used to turn it against Kendrick, because in a battle you looking for stuff to go against to dish your opponent, and at this point you trying to find anything, and that's what Drake used to his advantage. Now TaylorMade freestyle was the AI diss. He used Tupac and Snoop Dogg's voice, and a lot of people didn't like it. They thought it was corny and cheesy. I thought what he wrote for them was some good bars, but I still felt like, you know, it was just a little soft. It was too soft, you know. But at this point, Drake is baiting Kendrick to come out and diss him. He's, you know, begging him to come out and come spar with him, which he got exactly what he wanted. But honestly, I can't see myself listening to TaylorMade freestyle or going back to it like I would go back to a Sheetha or Takeover or Super Ugly or Shots Fired from the Locks. I can't see myself going back to TaylorMade and listening to it 10 years from now, like how I went to those classic records. So to me, that they both was a weak round. So I'm gonna probably get that one to Drake, for the simple fact TaylorMade just wasn't it to me. Round 3, Meet the Grams versus Family Matters. Right now we going 2-0. Kendrick is up, but Drake come fighting back in this round. He started fighting back with the Family Matters against Meet the Grams. Family Matters was another diss, which could have got played in the clubs, but again, he's shooting at Rick Ross, Metro, Weekend. He tried to make amends with Future on the record, but and this time he sent more shots at Kendrick, alleging that he's a woman beater and he have, you know, abuse allegations against his fiance. His manager might be the father of his son, allegedly. I don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Drake's shooting at this point. You know what I'm saying? We can't even get mad at him because he's desperate. His back against the wall. You feel me? And this song could get played in the club because he used 3 different beats, like how Kendrick did on Euphoria, and it was fire. I can't lie. Now, Meet the Grams, Kendrick is taking a more darker approach, a more sinister, a technical approach where he's picking apart Drake. He's talking to his son, letting him know your dad ain't shit. He's talking to his mom, telling you your mom ain't shit. He's talking to his pop, telling him you and your son ain't shit. And he taking them apart. The beat was kind of slow. He kind of slowed down the battle. I ain't gonna front. I wasn't really feeling that. But he also tried to bring up the fact that Drake had a 11-year-old daughter out there. And this is where fishing for information from people will come back to bite you in the ass, because allegedly Drake threw that information out there and Kendrick bit for it. So just for that, big part of his diss was him having an alleged 11-year-old girl, and it might be false. I gotta give the 3rd round to Drake. And Family Matters get the dub over Meet the Grams. Now the final round, Kendrick come out of nowhere with the overhand haymaker, knocking Drake on his ass, where he plays on the pedo accusations or grooming rumors of Drake and his crew with Not Like Us. And he got DJ Mustard on the beat. And the song is a bop. The disses is hitting like Tyson in 88. Drake basically can't withstand these blows because people in the comments are just constantly throwing these accusations, bringing it up. And I feel like this is going to stick. Having this on your jacket is going to stick. Now, Drake, after he heard that, he dropped the Heart Part 6 where he sound exhausted. He sound tired. He sound like he don't want to do this no more. He's saying it's not fun no more. But Drake, you was the one who was trying to get Kendrick to come out and spar with you. Now that he's sparring and he's hitting you a little harder, you don't want to do it no more. So it's like, my nigga, what? You throwing in the white flag? You can't say when it end. You can't say when it end, my nigga. If Kendrick want to keep dropping records and dissing you, he gonna do that, because now you called him out. Now I don't want to stop playing. I want to keep going now. So I gotta give that last round to Kendrick, because Not Like Us is a bop. So that's 3 rounds to 1. Kendrick is up, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say Kendrick is the winner for the simple fact. Hold on, let's give Kendrick a round of applause, because that, like I said, that last record was fire. I feel like Kendrick won no matter what Drake dropped after this, for the simple fact, all of this is accusations. All of this is accusations. But in this case, one accusation is worse than the other one. Now, a DV situation with Kendrick and his fiance, allegedly, people might not know what she have done. Not saying she deserved it or whatever the case is, allegedly. But when it comes to DV situations, you don't know the whole situation. There is something called crimes of passion, where you could probably, murder your significant other and get off for the simple fact you was heartbroken or caught off guard or whatever the case is. You could catch your significant other in the bed with somebody, kill everybody in the room, and might get off with a crime of passion if you got a great lawyer. So with the DV, people gonna look at that compared to grooming, girls and pedo accusations. That's not gonna fly. Like, in society, people gonna look at the grooming way worse than a DV situation. Especially when you don't have all the information on the DV situation. Grooming, it's no coming back from that. Once that stain is on your jacket, it's on your jacket, my boy. So it's like, bro, whatever Drake drop after this, it's not gonna do no harm, because this stain is on your jacket. It could be 8 billion people on the planet. if 3 million people are gonna believe it, whether it's true or not, and constantly throw that in your comments, you lost, my boy. You lost. And I can't say nothing else but Kendrick, the West Coast, congratulations. Nigga, because you got the better diss records. Whatever Drake do after this, it won't matter. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Thanks for this episode. I need y'all to like, subscribe, share this one.